We are back once again right here on the channel, and thank you all so much. And today we are going to be talking about the Super Showdown that is coming up this Saturday. Now, I had to do my predictions video today because I've got a new schedule for my videos. If you guys haven't seen my new schedule yet, I just put it up on Twitter so then you can see. But either way, guys, got a new schedule, so let's get this started. But just in case if people want to know my new schedule that I am done. If you want to know my new schedule is on Tuesdays will be my Raw reviews, obviously. Wednesdays will be my SmackDown reviews, and Thursdays I will be doing NXT reviews. Reason why I'm going to be doing some NXT reviews is because some people, I thought I'd give my channel more variety. So maybe that way that will drag some people in. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday are just, a free day. It's just a free day for me. It's just a free day for me. I can do whatever I want on the channel if I've got any videos on it. So that's basically why. So Monday is a free day, so I can do whatever I need to do. So be sure to be up to date with my new schedule. So anyway, we're gonna run down the Super Showdown, and so we're gonna run down the Super Showdown as we go along. There's 10 matches on the card now. I don't know. This is why it's kind of strange for me to do it today, because they may announce some things. They may announce one final match. If they do, then it is what it is. But I'm gonna do it now anyway, and I might just put a tweet out about it. Anyway, so let's quickly run through here. We're gonna go from the bottom to the top. We're gonna talk about the first one from the bottom to the top. Becky Lynch versus Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Now, here's the funny thing, because I just recently saw a tweet that was brought out by Becky Lynch. She mentioned, she showed off the poster for the Super Showdown, and she spoke out about how she's not on the cover. And I laugh because the funny thing is, half of the women that are on that poster are not even going to be at the Super Showdown. Like, guys, if you think about it for a second here, just look at who's on the cover. Like, even you could say this with the guys. Like, half of the people that are on there are not even going to be there. Bray Wyatt's not going to be there. Shinsuke's not going to be there. Well, there's actually been a rumor that Shinsuke versus Ty Dillinger may get added in, so Shinsuke may be lucky. Alexa Bliss is not even going to be there. Randy Orton's not even going to be there. Finn Balor, he's not even there. Sasha Banks is not even going to be there. Bobby Roode's not even going to be there. Nia Jax isn't going to be there. And all the bottom people down the bottom are going to be there. But that's the funny thing about it. The funny thing about it is that Carmella, Sasha Banks, and Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax are the 4 women on the cover, besides Asuka, Ronda Rousey, and Charlotte. I don't know, I just find it funny how she's mentioning that she's being overlooked, but you got half, like, if you look at the poster, you got like half of the people on the cover are not even going to be there, which I find that hilarious. I find it hilarious that they put them on the cover and they're not even going to be there. So yeah, that was Becky's tweet. But either way, she's not wrong. She's not wrong. But I find it funny that they just put people on the cover for the sake of putting people on the cover. So Charlotte versus Becky. Now, there's been reports saying that this feud is going to be continuing on to Evolution. And I'm guessing, if I have to take a guess here, some people may say Becky is going to retain. Some people may believe Becky's going to retain her title. But maybe Charlotte Flair gets the win. Now, I don't want to upset anybody because I know how much this world hates Charlotte now. Charlotte is almost as hated more as Roman Reigns at this point in time. But where am I going at? I've heard reports that there will be no titles changing, which I think will be a disgrace. Honestly, I think that will be a disgrace because I've heard a lot of rumors going around that, oh, there may be no titles changing hands at the Super Showdown. I think that will be a total disgrace if they don't make any title changes. But I'll get more into that down the line. I think Becky will retain, but at the same time, though, if this is going to continue on to Evolution, you think Charlotte getting the victory would make more sense, because why would, if you people really want to be if you people need to understand, it really wouldn't make any sense if Becky beat Charlotte, because why would Becky want a rematch with Charlotte? If Becky beats Charlotte at Super Showdown, why would Becky want another match with Charlotte? She just proved that she beat her again. So, the only way I could see this continuing on to Evolution is Charlotte winning. Charlotte winning here at Super Showdown, and Becky is upset and angry and she'll invoke her rematch, and then whatever goes down there can be the final match. Maybe you can do the whole Sasha Banks Charlotte stipulation, like the one that happened at Roadblock. The winner, whoever loses doesn't get a rematch. Like, that could be a good way to end it. I mean, like, that with Sasha and Charlotte was a good idea, because they kept hot potatoing it all the frickin' time. The only way for them to determine a true winner is to cut off the rematch clauses, is to cut off the whole rematch thing, and be like, whoever ends up losing doesn't get a rematch. So you can put that in there for Evolution with Charlotte and Becky. The loser doesn't get a rematch. After that, it's settled. It's the last time they'll fight, and then you're gonna move on after that. So I think that could be a good way. So then Becky could win at Evolution, and Charlotte, doesn't get a rematch. But as for Super Showdown, I'm sorry, I just think Charlotte's going to win. And I think that's the only way it makes sense for it to go on to Evolution, if Charlotte picks up the victory. I just don't see Becky Lynch wanting another match with Charlotte if Becky does beat Charlotte. Asuka and Naomi versus the Iconics. If you know me, when it comes to being Australian, I would love nothing more than to see the Australians walk out with W's. And I don't, Oscar's not the same anymore. Oscar's not the same anymore, so why would anyone be hoping Oscar gets the win? She's not the same anymore. People don't really care about Oscar anymore. I'm just being honest. Like, does anybody still at this point care about Oscar? Especially if she lost to Carmella. Especially what happened to her streak. I mean, does anybody still care about Oscar at this point? That's the one thing I want to know. Do people still care about Oscar at this point? Because I know I don't. I don't really care for Oscar anymore. Why should I care for her? Even though I was the one lobbying years ago for Oscar to lose matches, but... Well, look what happens when you ask and you shall receive, and look what happens. But The Iconics have to win this match no matter what. I do not care. Like, the Iconics could be up against Charlotte and Becky Lynch for all I care, and I'll still say they should win. Still should win in their home country of Australia. They need the win here. They need the win in the Super Showdown, and it makes sense. And it makes sense because Naomi and Asuka have built the most momentum. Like the momentum was all on the Iconics, and then as soon as Naomi got Asuka involved, it's been all Naomi and Asuka. It's been all Naomi and Asuka ever since. So it makes sense for the Iconics to get the victory. Now, if you want me to predict anything else, I think the Iconics definitely deserve this win. They need a big pay-per-view victory, if you want to call this a pay-per-view, even though it is technically a pay-per-view. They need a nice big pay-per-view victory. This is going to be their pay-per-view debut, I believe, on the main roster. Yes, this is going to be their main roster debut on pay-per-view. So you think giving them a nice big win would really boost them. It would boost their stock and it would boost them. So I think it makes sense for the Iconics to get the victory. I'm just speaking the truth. I think it's best if they get the victory, and then you can go with an Asuka heel turn. Maybe Asuka, takes the pinfall. You can have Asuka take the pinfall, and Naomi comes in, and then Asuka just snaps and attacks Naomi out of frustration because Naomi didn't help her. So that's what I would do. I'd have the Iconics win and Asuka turn heel in the process. That's all I'm gonna say about that. The Iconics have to win. The New Day versus The Bar for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. This match was just randomly given. And you all know it was randomly given. Now, people want to complain about title matches being randomly given to people. This one's the best example. Not the Revival and Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. Not that one. This is the best example of a random tag team title match being put together. Like, why did the Bar? What did the Bar do to get this title shot? Like, this was announced when the whole tournament was still going on, and that's the truth. It was still going on. They announced this when that whole triple threat tournament was still going on, and it really made no sense. They really should have waited after that. But the Bar get randomly given a title shot, which I don't know what's going to happen here, but here's the weirdest thing of them all here, that there's really no other tag teams on SmackDown that could beat the New Day. I'm being brutally honest with every single one of you. The Bar are probably the only team that could beat the New Day. What about Sanity? Who? Sanity. Who? Who's Sanity again? I'm sorry, who's Sanity again? Are they meant to cause chaos? All they've been doing ever since they've came to the main roster, they've been causing chaos with losses. The chaos they've been getting is losses. So no. The Bar are the only team worthy to beat the New Day. So if they want to take the titles off the New Day, this could be their way of doing it. But I think the New Day are going to win. Cedric Alexander versus Buddy Murphy for the Cruiserweight Championship. Now, I don't want to go on a tirade, but I feel like I need to just to explain the situation here for you guys. Same thing with the Iconics. Buddy Murphy has to win this match. And let me explain to you the journey of Buddy Murphy. Buddy Murphy was on NXT. He was an NXT Tag Team Champion with Wesley Blake. Alexa Bliss was their manager. They were on top of the world together. As soon as they lost those tag team titles to the Vaudevillains of all tag teams, the Vaudevillains, after 201 days being NXT Tag Team Champions, they start losing matches. Alexa Bliss walks out on them. Then Blake and Murphy start feuding over each other. And then after that was done, Buddy Murphy became a nobody on NXT. He was doing nothing. He was sitting around on NXT doing absolutely nothing while all these indie guys were coming in, stealing everybody else's spots, like Samoa Joe and Shinsuke. They were all coming in, getting all the high profile main events and all that other stuff instead of being built up like everybody else. And then we come to 205 Live. Buddy Murphy has been doing the best work ever on 205 Live. He's been putting on great matches with Mustafa Ali, Cedric Alexander, Kalisto, Gran Metalik, you name it. He's been versing so many great talents on 205 Live, and he's been winning each time. Winning each one. So, Buddy Murphy has been one of the second best talents in NXT. I wish. He was one of the second best talents on 205 Live, and he's really been tearing the house down. He's been tearing the house down. He's been doing so much on 205 Live. This is the most success that Buddy Murphy has ever found. Cedric Alexander, overall, he's been champion long enough. He's been champion long enough. What's his personality? He has no personality. That's the other thing. Like, people like to mention about personalities and their characters. Cedric doesn't have any character. He doesn't have any character. He doesn't have a personality. He's always smiley and happy. He's always happy to be here. He's always proud to be the Cruiserweight Champion. That's great. That's great he's happy to be Cruiserweight Champion. But he needs a personality. He doesn't really have a personality to me. And the other funny thing is that, he's a great wrestler. He's meh on the microphone because he's meh on the microphone because I have watched 205 Live a bit. But overall, I feel like Buddy Murphy deserves it more. Cedric Alexander, his time's running out. Everybody knows that their champion, the champion at one point, they're gonna run out of opponents. Like, if Cedric beats Murphy here, who is he gonna face next? Cedric will be running out of opponents if he beats Murphy here. That's the one thing I think people need to understand. He'll run out of opponents. So it's either you do the right thing and you give Buddy Murphy the Cruiserweight Championship. After everything I had told you, this would be the best moment for Buddy Murphy. This would be the biggest moment of his career. Sure, the Cruiserweight Championship isn't really the biggest title in the world, but it'll be a crowning moment for him. It'll be a crowning moment for him. He deserves the Cruiserweight Championship. Buddy Murphy deserves to be the next Cruiserweight Champion. And that is why I wanted to talk about this to you guys. Because I feel like it's unfair. To me, I feel like it's very unfair if Murphy gets nothing. So, I want Buddy Murphy to win this match. Even if this is the only title that changes hands at this event, that's all I care about. It's all I care about. Like, I would love nothing more than to see a few title changes, but the other thing is that, like I said, there's been a report saying that there will be no titles changing hands. If no titles change hands at the Super Showdown, then this event would have been a complete waste of time. I've been pumped up and I've been pumped up and excited to go to this event. No matter how many tag team matches they threw at me, I've still been wanting to go. I've still felt my generous excitement to go to this event. Because that's how passionate I am to WWE. I'm not gonna let anything ruin my passion for wrestling. So I hope this event turns out good. That's all I hope for. This event turns out good. And the only way for them to make up is to have a couple of title changes. Having no title changes won't make any sense. For them to flanter us with so many tag team matches, they better give us title changes. With only 4 titles defended? So they have to give us some title changes. Buddy Murphy, he needs to win this match. That's basically, it's the truth. Buddy Murphy needs to win this match. It's his time now. It's his time to finally take the crown. The 205 Live song, is Hail to the Crown. Well, it's time to give Buddy Murphy the crown, and he can be called the King of the Cruiserweights. It's time for him to take the crown. That's all I gotta say. Moving on now. Let's move on now. AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe for the WWE Championship. No countouts, no disqualification match. This feud has... It's been a flop. It's been up and it's been down. It's been up and it's been down. That's basically what I've been seeing of this feud. It's been up and down, up and down. It hasn't really been able to stay at a certain position. So, a lot of people have been talking about how Samoa Joe needs to win the WWE Championship, which I agree. I do agree. He needs to win the WWE Championship. You're not wrong. But again, the 2K19 game hasn't come out yet. And I will own up to my mistake. I thought it came out on October 5th. It actually comes out on October 9th. WWE 2K19. So I will own up to my mistake. And also, I don't know. I just think I just don't see them giving the title to Joe. And also, aren't they scheduled to have a match at SmackDown 1000 for the title as well? That's the other thing. I've heard they were also scheduled to. I also heard that there was going to be a title match between the two of them at SmackDown 1000. So, if Joe loses here, they could always give him the title at SmackDown 1000. That's just my personal guess. I don't know. I don't know what could happen here between these two. I have to say AJ Styles. I have to say AJ Styles. He's going to retain the WWE Championship. I'm sorry. I just think AJ Styles is going to retain. The Bella Twins and Ronda Rousey versus the Riot Squad in a 6-woman's tag. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I really do not care about this. But why should I care about this? Tell me why I should really care about this match. Oh, because it's Ronda Rousey? I think I would be more excited for Ronda Rousey if she actually defended her title. That's number one. That's the only way I would probably be more excited for Ronda Rousey, if she actually freaking defended her belt. And I'm just being honest. So much for our fighting champion, huh? So much for the fighting champion in Ronda Rousey. That's a disgrace. I said on my Raw review that Ronda Rousey should be the one to turn heel instead of the Bellas, because it makes sense for Ronda to turn heel instead of the Bellas, because the Bella Twins and Natalya have been stealing Ronda's thunder, all of her spotlight. But now the reports are saying that that Nikki Bella And they said Nikki Bella. They didn't say Brie Bella. They said Nikki Bella only to turn heel. Now, is this obviously the last time we're going to see Brie Bella then? Look, I know Nikki Bella's part of the mainstream, but why would you turn her heel? What's the sense of turning her heel? What, is she going to get jealous? Why the freaking hell should she be jealous for? She was Divas Champion for 301 days. Why should Nikki Bella be jealous for? So, sometimes I don't understand the storylines of professional wrestling. You become friends only to turn on them. We've obviously haven't seen Natalya do it yet, which I don't think Natalya ever will. I don't think WWE is ever going to turn Natalya heel. She's going to be nothing more than Ronda Rousey's slave. I just don't understand the logic. Why are you going to turn Nikki heel? At least we got another mainstream heel, right? Because Alexa Bliss is the only mainstream heel we have. But of course, then we'll have Ronda Rousey play the Raw's version of Charlotte. That's the other thing you need to look at it here. Ronda Rousey will be playing Raw's version of Charlotte. Oh, we refuse to turn her heel. Everyone complains about Charlotte not turning heel. I dare anyone to complain to... I dare anyone to start sticking up for Charlotte. I dare anyone... I didn't mean to say Charlotte. I dare anyone to say the same thing about Ronda. Nikki Bella shouldn't be turning heel. The story doesn't... To me, the story doesn't scream Nikki Bella heel turn. To me, it screams Ronda Rousey heel turn. Because Ronda should be the one upset at the Bella Twins for getting in the ring when she won the title at SummerSlam. Ronda Rousey shouldn't be there saying, oh, hey, let's share this moment together. Ronda Rousey should have told those two, hey, get out of the ring. This is my moment. Get the hell out of my ring. This is my moment. I won the championship. Why are you trying to steal my thunder? Because Ronda Rousey did it to Asuka in January. Everyone had a problem with Ronda Rousey stealing Asuka's thunder, and now everybody had a problem with the Bella Twins doing it. Sure, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying anyone's wrong. You're correct. But you people should have looked at it as, hey, Ronda did it to Asuka, and now they're doing it to Ronda. Now Ronda Rousey should know how Asuka feels about her spotlight being taken. But obviously, Miss Ronda Rousey, Miss Goody Two Shoes over here, has to be all happy and accepted. Oh yeah, let's celebrate together, yeah! We are best friends, let's celebrate together! You know? This is not me throwing hate, it's me speaking the truth. I'm not throwing hate or shade, it's the truth! It's the truth! I'm sorry, it's the truth. It's not me throwing hate or shade either. It's basically the truth. Ronda Rousey's being Miss Goody Two Shoes and not realizing that not everybody's going to be her friend. And it's the sad truth. Ronda Rousey should be the one that goes heel, not the Bella Twins. But whatever, the reports are saying that Nikki Bella is going to go heel. And if you people want me to stick to that, fine. Here's how it should work. If Nikki Bella's going to turn heel, this is how it should work. The Riot Squad win the match. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. The Riot Squad win this match. Because on Monday Night Raw tomorrow, we've got Ronda Rousey versus Ruby Riott. Gee, I wonder who's going to win that one. And if Ronda Rousey walks away with the victory on Raw tomorrow, which she most likely will, then you give the Riot Squad the victory here at the Super Showdown. You maybe have like Ruby Riott pin Nikki Bella or probably pin Brie. One of the two. Obviously, you're not going to pin Ronda. It'd be pretty cool if they actually did have Ronda eat the pin. But I think it will obviously be one of the Bella twins that will eat the pin. And then Nikki Bella just turns heel. It doesn't make sense for them to win. The worst thing would be if the Bella twins and Ronda win on Raw. If Ronda wins on Raw and Ronda and the Bellas win at Super Showdown. That is pretty much burying the Riott Squad and pretty much flattening everything about them. And then Nikki Bella turns heel for no reason. That would mean if Nikki turned heel on Ronda that way, it would make no sense. It needs to make sense. The Riott Squad should win, and then then Nikki Bella turns heel that way. So I'm predicting the Riott Squad to get the victory at Super Showdown. That is my prediction. I'm predicting the Riott Squad to get the victory. The Shield versus Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre. Jeez, this has been a long video. I'm still going through the matches. Probably need to slow down my rants a bit. Cut down my rants a bit. The Shield and Dogs of War. Again, I don't really care for this. I don't think this should be the main event. So I'm predicting. I don't want to make it too obvious, but I have to predict the Shield to get the victory. But if they do want to continue the storyline, of Dean Ambrose going heel, then maybe it would make sense if the Dogs of War, Braun, Dolph, and Drew, get the victory, and maybe Dean Ambrose takes the pin. I've heard reports that Drew McIntyre could pin Roman Reigns at the Super Showdown. Now what a moment that would be. Drew McIntyre pinning Roman Reigns at the Super Showdown. That would be pretty cool. I think that would be pretty cool, and I think that would be pretty good for Drew McIntyre. So I'm predicting Braun, Dolph, and Drew to get the victory here. Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. Now, I know people have been saying The Miz should win this match. In my opinion, I see it going a different direction. I think they're going this in a different direction. I see Daniel Bryan picking up the victory here. I think Bryan is going to win this match. Bryan is going to, maybe either Joe, if Joe or Styles is champion, Daniel Bryan is going to put his little thing that he won on the line here at the Super Showdown, his number one contendership on the line, and put that up against the champion. And then The Miz is going to cost Daniel Bryan the match. And then you have a triple threat between Bryan, Miz, and Styles or Joe, depending on who's champion. I think that's the direction they are going. I think that's the direction they're going to go. So I think Daniel Bryan is going to get the victory here. That's just my opinion as well. Bobby Lashley and John Cena versus Elias and Kevin Owens. Gee, I can only take one guess on who's going to win this match. Jeez, I hope we get a nice upset here with Elias and Kevin Owens. Jeez. There's nothing really for me to say about this one. I don't care. Bobby Lashley and John Cena are going to win this match. I just don't care about this one. And my opinion, guys, I think this match is going to be the main event. Triple H versus The Undertaker. I just think this is going to be the main event. I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense for this to be the main event. I know everyone wants the WWE Championship to be the main event, and I agree the WWE Championship should be the main event. But what will make it worse if they put this stupid 6-man tag with the Shield as the main event, which that's not main event worthy to me. I think AJ Styles and Samoa Joe should main event, but I know for a fact this company, since they've been pushing Triple H and Undertaker's match more than any other match on this card, I see Triple H and Undertaker being the main event. I just see them two as the main event. Everyone has been predicting the Undertaker to walk away with the victory. Normally WWE like to take advantage of this when they have people say, "Oh, the Undertaker's gonna win. Oh, the Undertaker's gonna win. The Undertaker's gonna win easy." So I think they're gonna pull a swerve on everybody here. I think Triple H is going to win, and Shawn Michaels is going to do something. I think Shawn Michaels is going to cost the Undertaker here. And also, one last rant before I go. The tagline of this is "Last Time Ever." That's the tagline. The tagline of this match is "Last Time Ever." I call that bullshit. That is a load of bullcrap, and you know it. Because they are planning, because I've heard reports going around saying that at Crown Jewel, it's going to be DX versus Undertaker and Kane. That's not Last Time Ever. And then you've also got Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker. It's also been reported for Survivor Series. Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker. So what is this Last Time Ever bullcrap that you keep talking about? Last time ever, my ass. That's all I'm saying. Last time ever, my ass. You're just using it as a tagline just to make us believe it, and then it's just a load of bullcrap. Just like with the whole John Cena and The Rock, once in a lifetime. Then next year we had Rock versus Cena again, twice in a lifetime. Then we had it again at WrestleMania 29. They use taglines just to make you watch. These taglines make no sense. Last time ever, my foot. And it's a bunch of lies. It's a bunch of lies, guys. It's just a bunch of lies. Don't believe that whole last time ever tagline. It's bullcrap, and it's nothing but lies. Anyway, thank you all so much, guys, for watching my predictions of the Super Showdown coming up this Saturday. And I hope you guys enjoyed these predictions. If you did, hit the thumbs up, comment your opinions down below. And also, if you want to join in on the fun, predict your winners down below in the comment section as well. Be sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't done so, and also be sure to follow me on my Twitter at pballantyne95 as well. Thank you all so much for joining, and I'll see you all tomorrow for my Raw review. See you then, guys.